Hello everyone, welcome to Blood Dungeon. This is a kind of like Vampire Survivors. I saw people saying Vampire Survivors mixed with Spelunky, and this released recently. I think it was just a few days ago. I actually was looking for a demo to play today since I did finish up Theropods, so I thought we would do this one. Ignore that it says I have like 0.53% progress. I started a run and killed like 3 characters before I realized there was something funky going on with the recording, so I had to stop, but I haven't seen much. But this is like a Vampire Survivors, but you know, you do 2D platforming, which is cool. I'm obviously playing the demo, but the full game is out. So yeah, we're gonna go run around platform. I have played like a lot of Megabonk and Vampire Survivors, as people may know. But yeah, this is basically like that, and I was like, yeah, you know, it's a good time for demos. I think it's a good time for some demos, and this is a nice low energy one, which is good. Although it will probably make me panic, I'm sure. But it looks like on the left side of the screen there, I think I mentioned this last time, it looks like we can have 2 weapons and 4 spells, which are, you know, like basically my weapons and relics from something like Megabonk. More blood. 5% more blood when you get blood. Is that like my roguelite currency? Probably, right? I'm gonna get more shots from my machine gun. Ow. Okay, yeah, and it's interesting. We just have like Zelda-style hearts. What does luck actually pertain to? Ricochet? Ooh. Yeah, no, Ricochet. I love Ricochet in games. Oh, you can crawl on the ceilings. Oh, wow, we can kind of like crawl on anything. That's interesting. That is very interesting, actually. So much freedom with how you platform. Like, our characters... Ooh, our character's like a little slow, but that makes up for it, for sure. How much health does this turret have? Come on, die, please. I need my gun to shoot the right thing, too. Come on. How much health? Oh my god. Oh wait, blood's probably our XP, actually. Sorcery. Fireworks. Enemies explode into small bullets when killed. Yes, I think I want that. That sounds fun. Uh-oh. 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 It did say as well when I started the demo up, but since I did do like a quick run that we won't see because the footage was all screwed up, it did mention that I think you are limited to 2 weapons just in this. You're also limited to just this character, and this is the only level that we can do, of course. Which makes sense, but I killed 100 monsters. It doesn't seem like we have a stamina meter or anything either, so I can kind of do whatever here. Ow. At least I leveled up. Speed up, move faster, 5% more blood. Final bullet in each volley deals bonus damage. Let's go for that. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh god, things are getting really bad. There's a lot of enemies on screen, actually. Fireworks, I'm gonna need you to do your thing. You don't press down and A to fall through those. You just seemingly just press down, which is weird to me. Kills extend volley. Move faster. I want that. That seems really fun. Wave 3. How do I get rid of this stupid door? Okay, I got killed by a toothy. I got 500 bones though, and I got a boomerang. And Bone Shop has been unlocked. Oh, cool, and it like kind of paints the map for you. I don't remember if I mentioned it either. I know I mentioned it in the initial recording attempt, I suppose. But this is made by the developers of Nidhogg, which is cool. Nidhogg was fun. I remember playing a lot of the first one with friends. Woof woof! Movements. Okay, so there are roguelite upgrades. Yep, okay. I'll get collect. Woof woof. Goodbye. Anything else for me to see? But yeah, so we have our little hub, we go in, we collect blood, we come here, we spend it on things. Welcome to the party, kid. Time to rack up some bones. Alright, let's get back in there. But I love playing these kinds of things. If people have ever wondered, like, what kind of stuff I'm usually, like, just playing in, like, my free time and stuff, it's usually something like this. Or I'm just, like, watching videos. Or I have been reading a bit more recently because I got back into my fantasy book series that I was reading. So there's all of that. Whoop. Hello. Ooh. Get hit by that. More blood. Get 5% more blood. Ricochet. I do love Ricochet. And I guess they bounce to... Yeah, I just saw it there. It's like the projectile bounces in Mega Bonk. Sorry, I will be mentioning Mega Bonk a lot because it's probably one of the closer frames of reference I have to something like this. And like Risk of Rain, I suppose. Ooh, bullets per shot. Yeah, give me that. Like specifically 2D Risk of Rain. The one that melts your computer. Because, yeah, the Risk of Rain 1 at some point gets so many enemies on screen that kind of doesn't matter what setup you have. It's, your PC is going to be struggling, let's say. Kills extend the volley. Throw a boomerang, can also collect items. Give me the boomerang. I did want that rare other gun, but... God, I love roguelikes so much. I know a lot of people get frustrated with them because it does seem like, you know, so many things are roguelikes or lights these days, but I do just enjoy them so much. They're a good, like, you know, low energy, just kind of have fun kind of game, you know? And I love that about them. I enjoy. 2 shots, extra pickup range, 2.5% increased speed in my brain doesn't make me feel like it's going to be that useful. I would also be kind of scared of being super speedy in a game like this, because I do still have to worry about platforming. You know? It is cool that you can hang on the ceilings, though. That adds a lot to the platforming, I must say. Okay, these are like the little barrier enemies that start to show up in like Vampire Survivor. Fireworks again, piercing rounds. Bullets can pierce one more enemy. Ooh. Oh, and those are charms. So those are the things I can collect an infinite amount of. Spells, though, I can only have 4. Okay. Okay, so yeah, once again, like Mega Bonk, you know, you have your items you can collect an infinite amount of, but you also have, you know, your like main books in Mega Bonk's case that increase your stats and stuff. So you can supplement with like, you know, items like that. But you lock yourself into your weapons and stuff. In most cases. Reduced reload time. My machine gun is my main source of damage currently, so... Ooh, and there are chests. More blood when you get blood. 5% luck. So luck probably just increases my chance of getting higher rarity things. I don't normally go luck builds, but sure. I feel like XP is usually a good call in these games. Or more money. I'm gonna go for XP though. More luck, more XP. So we get more levels, and the levels that we do get have a higher chance of giving us good stuff. Leave a trail of fire inflicting burn. 5% to all damage dealt. Refuse upgrade. You get 5,000 points. I'll take burning boots. It's a charm, so... You know, it's not too much of a detriment for me just to grab it. I need a key for this. Also need to go back down here and pick up this blood. Yeah, I can see things getting very, very hectic in this. Wait, what caused that door to close? Is it just on a timer? Earn... Oh. No. I want more machine gun. More machine gun, please. That reminds me, speaking of games like this and just roguelikes and lights and stuff in general, I need to play more Ball Pit, because that game was really fun. I had a good time with that. But I got really addicted to Mega Bonk for like a little bit. And I'm since less addicted, but I'm ready for my new addiction, you know? No thank you. Bone Snake. Uh-oh. This is our first instance of the boss, I guess. Can you come down here, please? What just hit me there, actually? don't actually know what hurt me. Yeah, come through my fire, please. Or don't. Is that a pipe? Yeah, there's like a little satyr or fawn jumping by. Defeated bone snake. I did it. Oh, and I did it in under 30 seconds. Kinda good. Faster reload, more luck. We need to get all the best upgrades only. That's an elite, I think, so they should drop a treasure chest or something for me when it dies. If it works like, you know, these games usually do. If it dies. Yeah, being able to kind of crawl on the ceilings and stuff like that is pretty neat. Oh my god, is this thing ever going to die? Oh. Okay, yeah, you can really be slick here. Okay, there's an item for me. More blood, fireworks. I need some sort of ability to limit the amount of enemies I get killed by a crow. Hey, I got axe though. Slow enemies. A zombie ring. New arena, pit, in the full game. Okay, so I don't have access to that yet. Okay, but we got some new upgrades. That's nice. Machine gun was most of my damage. I always love when they give you the graph. The graph is very needed in these games just to kind of understand how good your DPS may or may not be. But yeah, the platforming in this is going to take some getting used to, but I do quite like it. Definitely think I want damage. I think that will make my life so much easier. Unlock true power. Library? Does this just show what I've unlocked? Making a list? Credits? Quest log. Interesting. And thou may examine thine guns. Okay. This is just, you know, how you look at your various things. I wonder if it does a bestiary. I do love my bestiaries. I just said it 2 different ways because I always doubt which way because I've heard so many people say it 2 different ways. Pretty sure it's bestiary, but it's weird because you would expect it to have an A in it if it's bestiary, but it's not. So bestiary, you know, it's like, but bestiary makes sense because it's a list of monsters that you fight, you know, I don't know, it's weird. I do kind of want that charm. Enemy speed reduced by 25% is pretty good, I think, in something like this. They just advance towards you slower, so easier for you to react to them. But yeah, the climbing on the ceilings and stuff is a really neat little twist for this, I think. So I did notice that I have like a breath meter. Oh, and we swim so slowly. Oh my god, okay. Wonder if you can get something that increases your swim speed. Bloodsucker. The boomerang wasn't super amazing when I got it last time. So I'm going to avoid that this time. Of course, I didn't give it as many upgrades as my machine gun, which I do have to factor in. You do need to factor these things in. Usually in these types of games, there are definitely winners and there are definitely losers as far as the items and stuff go. But I usually like to try to use a little bit of everything because I find that's more interesting. I like to, in fact, even... Ooh, rocket launcher. I like to make builds around specifically the bad things or bad cards at roguelikes sometimes because I find that an interesting challenge. Obviously, if you get like really, really, really high level, you start having to prioritize like the really, really good cards, but I still like to try and make builds around like suboptimal cards just because it provides you a little bit of extra challenge. Whereas, you know, you could just plow through with like all the best cards and stuff, but trying to craft a build around something that's typically seen as not very good, I find quite fun. I did that a lot in Mega Bonk and stuff as well. What did I get healed by? I guess that thing dropped something for me. Well, I just got healed again. Uh-oh. That thing dropped a treasure chest. I want that, but I don't want there to be enemies around it. There we go. Bullets can pierce. Does that work on the rocket launcher? That would be sick if so. 10% chance of inflicting zombie. 5% chance. I kind of want this. Does that just like turn them into my friends? Like they're little enemies that would just run at something and die for me? That'd be super cool if so. I swear when I stepped on those candles before it like dropped something. Ooh, got key. Okay, so now I just need to find a door that works on. Okay. Never been able to kill these things though. Okay, I do have purple key, so I can go over here. Okay, that thing is infected. Now what does that mean for me? I don't know. And can this thing also die? Maybe it just makes things take more damage or something too. That could be it. Piercing rounds. 2 rocket launcher shots? You spoil me. That's a very expensive chest to go opening. Burning boots. I wish it told me how much damage those did in the little thing I had earlier. Because I would have liked to know how much that was actually adding to my DPS. That would have been cool. I love my character just like definitely just freaking out as we're running around here. Is that for me? Thank you. Reload time. Do we have a... Okay, I can look at the map. It doesn't look like it shows things marked on the map. The battle boost. Oh, that's like Frenzy. Yeah, okay. Good, good, good. Ow. As I take a hit there. Yeah, maybe the infected do work for me. Yeah, I think they're fighting other enemies if they're around. It's kind of like Berserk or something, I think. Ow. Can't open this. Oh, took a hit. Come on, come on, come on. Ow. Oh my god, I expected you to die, jeez. Knock amulet. I think I need that knockback. I think knockback would help me a little bit here, especially since I have a rocket launcher. Ow, there's just too many. And they're too chonky. This is the struggle with roguelites. You know, you're probably not going to get a win on like your first few runs in a roguelite because you just need the damage. And sometimes you don't have the damage because you need the roguelite upgrades to get the damage. I also just do need to get better at the platforming for sure. Because there is a lot of different ways to handle problems due to the platforming in this game, but I need to learn and get good with them. New weapon, morsel. Nice. Okay. But that's in the full game, of course. And I'm guessing my progress carries over in the full game. It is cool how it shows you, like, visually where you ran around on the map. Okay, rocket launcher was slightly better than my machine gun, but that's after it was upgraded so much. So I actually don't think rocket launcher's as good as machine gun either. Let's do, like, maybe one more run or so? Reload weapons faster. When you get blood, get a little bit extra. Let's get that and reload faster. Yeah. What was it telling me about down here? Hello? Yes? Ooh. Is this new level? I don't think this is in the demo though, right? Yeah, that's full game. Okay. Well, we'll go do this level one more time to see if I can make some more progress on it. Yeah. I just love my character just running around flailing their arms like, ah. I saw people comparing it to Spelunky, and I have played Spelunky a bit, but not a ton. And I never played Spelunky 2, which always sounded fun since it was co-op. I guess the main benefit with the boomerang too is that you can pick up items with it, so it can kind of collect things for you, which could be very useful, of course. Okay, that thing is dead. Good. Our little noises. Don't get me. Oh, my phone just fell on the floor. Don't mind me. Don't mind me one bit. Okay, I'm still not totally sure what zombie does. I can probably look in that library and get an explanation of some of the various stat effects and things. Like, some of the stats are probably, you know, pretty self-explanatory. The only other thing I can think of with zombie is maybe it makes them, you know, like I said, take more damage. Ow. And also, maybe move slower? No, because that one turned around real quick. Yeah. I have no idea, really. Uh-oh. That one's infected. Did they just slowly die over time? Are they, like, taking poison hits? I don't think so. Alright, we're going all in on machine gun. I believe in machine gun. It has not steered me wrong. Uh-oh. This is bad. I don't know how I didn't take damage there. Unless my jump has iframes on it. That's the only way I can possibly see me not getting hit there. These little rat bats are pretty cute. I like those. Okay, I'm somehow alive. I don't even really have a lot of good things to spend money on currently. I've seen a few treasure chests that you can open up for money, but I haven't seen, like, shops or anything. And a shopkeep would be cool, because it would maybe get some good stuff. Yes, hello. There's a big horde. Oh, a bunch of stuff down here. Oh my god. Okay. Give me all of that. Ooh, I think I want that. Enemy speed reduced is very useful. I do think I just need another weapon the next time one comes up. I suppose I do also use my money for rerolls, so that is something I can consider as well. I kind of want to try the sword since I haven't done that one yet, and enemies are getting quite close to me actually, so it might not be the worst call. But something with extra, like, fast attack speed would also be really good since we just have a chance to inflict zombie. Even though I don't know what it does, I'm imagining it is beneficial. So we want things with higher attack speed because that basically increases our chance of inflicting our elements. Ooh. A worm. Wait, I haven't fought that yet. Oh my god, it's the Nidhogg worm. Nearly. It'd be funny if it was actually just the Nidhogg. I do have that key. Okay, this is a little bit scarier than the bone snake, I gotta be honest. Oh no, oh no. This is not good. Turret? Yes? Oh my god, yes, turret. Oh my god, I'm so dead though. Yeah, that was a terrible spot to end up in. Turret though. And coin finder. Okay, okay, I know I said I was done. I gotta do one more. I gotta do one more. Just one. Just one. You understand. You understand. It's not an addiction. Just one more. Just one more. I'm gonna damage enemies more. I hate that it doesn't tell you the amount though. I'm guessing it's like 10 or 5%. But I hate when I don't get that information clearly presented to me. DPS calcs and things like that are so important in these games. Because you could just be using something thinking it's pretty good and it's not. I think of like Bloons Tower Defense. Because I've played a ton of Bloons. And it gives you an exhaustive amount of information. And you can do it on an individual tower basis, which is super cool. Love that. Played way too much of Bloons, my god. That was another one where I would often try, like, really weird builds. Like, okay, I did say I wanted to try the sword. I would often do, like, really, really weird builds. And one of the ones I remember insisting on wanting to get working is beating levels using just sniper monkeys. So I would have some of the fast snipers, some of the armor-piercing snipers, various things like that. I do hate how, like, healing items and stuff don't show up on the map. Maybe that's an upgrade you can get. But yeah, I would get all kinds of things, like just all the different types of snipers, and just try to see if I could beat a level with that. Was it very effective? No, absolutely not, because sniper monkeys shoot pretty slow, so it's kind of hard to keep up with like the sheer amount of balloons that are just on some of the later waves. But it's just fun to try and make that weird sort of stuff work for me, you know? I need some other sort of slowing effect. Like if I could get like an ice enchantment on this sword or something. I don't even know if that's possible in this game, but it would be cool. Owie. Alright, this way. Ooh, there's a treasure. I need that. Fireworks or burning boots? Kills extend the volley. I just think that's really good. Because, yeah, the volley can just keep going then. Reloaded. More money. Weapons reload faster. And I guess that doesn't really matter for the sword, huh? Actually, it seems like it does. It does have a reload time. It spins for like a bit, and then it stops. Yeah, I like my sword. It is nice. I wonder if I can get like increased knockback on it or something, so it kind of helps keep things away from me. Because if we get our reload fast enough, and if this was Mega Bonk, I would say we get like duration really high. I can make it so the swords are just constantly active, which would be cool. Final bullet in each volley deals bonus damage. That's actually not good for me since I can't extend my volley. I don't want that, actually. But yeah, I want the sword to stay around longer. That would be pretty ideal. These. Unfortunately, there's nothing there. Ooh, give me that. Okay, we're getting better already, I think. Still don't know what zombie really does. I'm gonna go for fireworks instead. Because if that's not even really doing that much for— ooh, there's a screen clear right there. I imagine that's what dynamite is. Yeah. Oop. No, you do not. Quit it. Thank you. Oh, the door. Can you go back down, please? How long do you stay up? Okay, there it goes. Good. So I wanted to get over here to the dynamite. I'll leave a trail of burn. It's extra DPS, and I need it. Something fierce. That stupid elite rat there was really screwing me. God, I hate bomb enemies in these games so much. Yeah, definitely knockback. That's what I need with the sword to just kind of help keep me alive. I'm waiting for the next, oh my god. Big group. So, I can hit this dynamite on them and take it out relatively easily. Or a boss. Boss would be good too. There's Bone Snake. Come here, Bone Snake. There we go. That's good. Yeah, that Bone Snake was just burning alive. Okay, defeated Bone Snake. I just need some HP. Okay, I'll take a zombie. What is that? That's gotta be like extra damage. Or it's the magnet! Yes! Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. Just draw in all the blood. Oh, you love seeing magnet. More shots. Okay, I just need to not die now. Way easier said than done. Okay, I know there was another heal around here somewhere. The only problem is I do not for the life of me remember where. But I know there was one somewhere, and I definitely need it. Ow. As I jump on spikes like a fool. And I'm dead. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's very, very easy to die. That's a new personal best, though. I will take it. Yeah. We almost explored the entire place. And yeah, machine gun is pretty good. Which makes sense. Alrighty. Well, that is Blood Dungeon. This is fun. It's exactly what I expected, what I wanted. Change. What does it mean, change? I don't know what that means. Huh. Okay, well, weapons reload faster has been unlocked, but yeah. I'll put the link to the game in the description if you find yourself wanting a vampire survivor-esque game. And yeah, I will see you next time for something else.